everyone. Thank you for coming up today. My old subscribers, thank you. And to those that are viewing for the first time or that have not subscribed, please click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. And to my new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. Please don't forget to hit on the like button. A Nollywood actress is celebrating her bundle of joy, and that is actress Lizy Anjorin. The actress and her husband, that's Lateef Lawal, welcomed their first child, and the couple welcomed their first bundle of joy in the United States. That was yesterday, Saturday, May 1st. However, they got married in 2020. This is a great thing to celebrate. It's a great thing of joy. As you can see, that is Anjorin and her husband. And there is a video which I'm going to leave behind so that you can see. You can see her baby born full shot, which looks very beautiful. And this is what she had to write on her page. Said Oba Asetan Makun has done it again. He judged based on hearts, not by how you are judged by humans. She said, Oba Penganmire has ended my shame completely. Join us, celebrate Allah's favors. He's blessed us yet again. It ended in praise. This is what she is actually saying. And to be precise, she gave birth in Miami, Florida, United States, and she had to pen this down on her Instagram page. And from all indications, what she is saying here is a lot of judgment was made on her in the past by people, and so it brought out a lot of backlash from her. If you could recall, there were certain comments that were made from last year, even regarding her marriage and all of that. When the marriage people were like making comments that she is like the fifth wife, she's not the first wife, and she's marrying someone much more younger than her. A whole lot were said then, and she was battling that on the social media as of last year, right after she got married. People made different comments. Some are saying she took someone else's husband, and some are saying she should stop presenting herself like the first wife or like the only wife, because that people know she is not the first wife and she is not the only wife. But she came out saying that that is not true and that she is the only wife to the guy, and a lot were said regards to his age and all of that, which brought a lot of stir on social media exactly after her wedding in July. But this is a bundle of joy, which is saying that the shame has been covered. It's because of what happened last year, how people threw shades at her. She had issues last year. It was making rounds on social media when people made all sorts of comments about her, and that is why she is saying this right now. This is the first child she is actually giving birth to for this particular man. She said that people gave her comments of shame regards to that, but now that the shame has been covered with the bundle of joy that God has blessed them with, and that is a good thing. A lot usually happen, especially when you are a public figure, when you're a popular person. You would expect a whole lot to actually come out, because people want to pry into your life, because your life is out there in the public. You can't really hide it. Like I said, when you are someone who is always out there, either you are in the movie industry, you are in the music industry, so long as you're a public figure, you would definitely get people that would be prying into your life. People want to know what's happening to the person, or people want to know what's happening around your life. And as such, everybody would want to say one thing or the other. People are obligated to their own opinions. And that is where you would even get hurtful messages. You would get things that would pull you down. But now she is trying to create this as a thing of joy for her and her husband, that it has covered that shame of which people had backlashed her. And that's the reason why for this particular comment, because she said he judged based on the heart, not by how you are judged by humans. And she said he has ended her shame completely. It took a whole lot as of last year. It was a very big battle between her and a lot of people on social media, and even people she knew. They came out face to face at her, and she too, she responded back. And that is the reason why she is happy that the child has come into her life, which has helped her and also covered her shame. And also, you find that in some cases, when some people, it took a long time for them to give birth to children, and it also depends on how the person presents themselves. Some people will still backlash you, some will pray for you to have a child, and some will use that as a medium to pull you down. So different comments will come from different people, and that is expected. And especially when your life is out there in the public, everybody is knowing what's happening, your next step or your next move you're making, and you're presenting your life openly in the public like that or in social media, you will definitely get to hear different comments from people, and you don't expect all the comments to be sweet or palatable for you to really like. You will definitely get comments that will weigh you down. It's all about how you can handle it. That is what matters. But the thing is, a great bundle of joy has come into their life, and children are great blessings, and children have a way to wipe away shame and tears from the eyes of families. You find out that in some homes where the woman has been unable to have children and she has come of age, she's either been attacked by her in laws or by people around. And people will make different comments. Some will tell the man, "You're married to a fellow man. Why don't you go out there to look for a woman that would give you children?" And so you can imagine how that woman in the house would feel. It will bring a lot of shame, or she will go out even amidst her fellow women. Probably they're going out for some occasions or some meetings. Some would stay and still say certain things. Some will be like, "Look at this one, she doesn't have a child and she's trying to look all gorgeous and she's trying to appear like nothing is happening. Instead of her to go and seek for her to get a child, she's carrying herself around." A lot of things, people would say different things to you. Some will say you've done this to yourself, you have destroyed your womb, and that's the reason why you can't have children. It's really difficult when a woman who knows that she has come of age, she's married, and she can't have children. A lot of people that are in this situation would tell you their story. Some have gone into depression, some have thought of being suicidal. A lot come along with it. And that is why when you see a woman who doesn't have a child even after she's married, it is always good to just keep your comments to yourself, because those women are struggling. You wouldn't understand the kind of struggle they are struggling inside with the shame. Most times the men, they are not bothered. It's more of the women, because these babies are coming out of the woman. So whoever is making comment, they are not making comments at the man, no matter where the problem is from, whether it's from the man or the woman. But everybody will focus their attention on the woman. Like, what has happened up till now, you've not been able to have children. And when they see her amidst other women, sometimes she's not even being regarded because she doesn't have a child. Sometimes certain obligations that are being allocated to women, she may be deprived of that, all because she doesn't have a child. And so you see those women, they struggle. Some of them may come out looking good and all of that, but deep down or in their closet, you wouldn't know the struggle these women are going through. Some people, it might have happened as a result of either what they have done in the past or what they have done to themselves. But some, they've done nothing, they just found themselves in that kind of a situation, which they can't help it. They can't control it. All they do is just to keep praying to God to help them. So when you see such women, when they eventually have children, it's just like heavens just came down on them, wiping away that tears and shame. Some families, the in-laws would say the guy should go and get married and drive that woman away. And you find out in most situations, the men are not ready to do that. They still want to be with their wives. And they'll be the ones to even encourage their wives to stop getting worried and that God will provide. The worry is more on the women's part, because these babies are coming out of the woman. And the shame goes more on the woman because it's expected that she should be the one to have this baby. And once the babies are not coming, a lot of questions will be raised. People will be saying different kind of things to you, and you just find yourself amidst difficult situation of comments that you can't even control. You know, things coming out of people, you can never control that. All you can control is how you handle it, how you take it in. It's very difficult. And that is the reason why Lizzie had to make this particular comment, that people are not being judged by what is in their hearts or what people would say about them. And there's a reason for this particular comment that she has actually made, that God judges people by what is in their heart and not by what people judge them with. So who knows, maybe people have already backlashed her regarding not having a child even at her age and all of that. But the child coming in right now has wiped away that shame to her. That is how she feels, and that's why she is so happy, and she had to share it out to say God has blessed them with a child. Children, like I said, they're a bundle of joy. When they come into the world, they make a lot of difference. That's why they are appreciated in so many ways, and that is where this will come in. Please, even if you are pregnant and you don't want the child, please, rather than aborting the child, try as much as you can to carry this child, give birth to the child. It's better you give up the child for adoption, or you meet people that are in search for children to give these kids to them. Some women are out there and crying. Only if they can just hear the cry of a baby, they will be happy and they would have their peace. And then some are out there who easily get pregnant, and all they do is either they abort or they terminate, which is very, very bad. And it's really painful when you hear it, especially for women seeking for children, and then you hear someone out there is just throwing their child away. It's not a good thing to even hear at all. So please, desist from the fact that you want to terminate or abort. Try as much as you can to think of other women who are out there crying and seeking for children. Some have stayed 10 years, 20 years, 25, 27 years, 50, waiting up for a child and they didn't see. And then some are there when they get these children or babies, they give birth to these babies. Some terminate them, some even murder their own children, all because they don't want the child. Always remember, some people need these children desperately. For that reason, make up your mind that you rather give up your child for adoption or to someone who really needs these babies to take care of them if you don't want the child. Once again, congratulations to Lizy Anjorin. And I use this time to also pray for people that are seeking for the fruit of the womb, that God Almighty will hear their cry. Because some women are going through pain. Some cry day and night, asking God to bless their womb. May Almighty God answer such prayers. And also for those that are pregnant, that God will grant them safe delivery. Friends, if you have anything to say, you can put that down at the comment section. Once again, big congratulations to Lizy Anjorin and her husband. Please don't forget to hit on the like button, also subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video.